I love you.
Oh!
I don't believe I'm capable of ruining such a love, even in my clumsier moments. I'll pledge that devotion, here and now.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new here. My name is DeadbyPony, so we're having back into arcade spirits. So without further ado, let's hop in. Ooh! Wow. I mean, I knew this place existed. There's lots of expensive, exclusive restaurants and clubs tucked away through Pinji's Paradise, but I'd only seen very small, very basic first JPEGs of La Penguin before today. Nothing like seeing it in person. Immediately I feel underdressed. Loxy doesn't seem to even flinch at strolling into a place wearing his unique set of attire. After a brief nod to the Maître D, we're immediately escorted to a lovely little table. We settle down at a table as menus with food infinitely more expensive than anything I've had today are produced. Only after the staff finish lighting the candles on our table and depart does Loxy explain. When you ask, my name is Mr. Jeffrey. I'm the regional business manager for the place. You're committing identity theft right now, aren't you? You saw the place was up to? Back at Max, can you blame me for wanting to stiff one with the bill tonight? Besides, Mr. Jeffrey is busy cheating on his wife at the moment. I have no problem throwing his weekend reception into turmoil. Let's eat, drink, and be merry with this unwarranted multi-million-dollar bonus. You don't have to take this kind of risk just to impress me, Loxy. Eat, drink, and be merry. Well then, if we can't eat the rich, we can, at the very least, eat on the rich's dime. I'm going to order the most expensive thing on the menu.
Uncertainty abounds.
The gold-plated ice cream sundae. I suggest not, lest you wish to have an unpleasant toilet rampage the following day. The second best item on the menu. Absolutely. We shall assume the role of the 1% and enjoy this evening to the fullest.
Tally-ho!
Now then, to us. He pours 2 glasses of Velada green liqueur and delightful absinthe and offers me one. He raises his glass high and with a shrug lifts mine to turn to clink away. To us. We both sip deeply, very expensively, wellspring La Penguin delights. To be honest, even beyond giving me the rare chance to demonstrate my romantic talent set tonight, it's a delight for me simply because you're here.
An unpleasant business, this.
Some days I feel as if I'm pulled 11 ways at once. FOD practice, online tournaments, my allies and their efforts to secure a Polybius, and more. But you've been a stable rock in otherwise turbulent life. Oh, he's so sweet. You provide me clarity and purpose, and for that I am grateful. No matter the storm I must navigate, you are my North Star. And when I tire, overworked to the point of breaking, I know I can turn to our team house and see your smile, and that makes the effort worthwhile. Loxy. I speak true directly from my heart. I know no other way to speak. These words may be honey, but they are sincere. Feel the same way, honestly. Adrift, but with you, cling to. Take it from the team's cat wrangler. It's best to delegate so you don't burn out. I suppose my drive for the Pro Tours proves you of focus and purpose, yes? Feel the same way. Sounds like we've got that in common. The same feeling being pulled many directions at once. You may see me as a rock, but trust me, we're not exactly an immovable object. I'm dealing with so many things at once lately. But having you around to cheer me up and encourage me on, that helps. It helps a lot, Loxy. Similar struggles, similar hopes. One can ask for a little more. Well, true love is nice as well, but love can spring from common circumstances. Lean us against each other for support and strength forevermore. A fine way to endure the difficulties of 20XX. Loxy looks up as a number of the waitstaff emerge from the wings carrying bouquets, flower arrangements, and more candles and other romantic accoutrements. Little by little, our table is surrounded by the kind of fluffy and sweet decoration normally only seen on really sappy greeting cards. A mere token of my affection for you, Pony. A simple gesture, nothing more. Good thing I'm not allergic to pollen, I guess.
Needless to say, I've been planning the perfect evening of love and joy for some time. Even if I've yet to ever need them, designing such plans was an enjoyable way to pass the time.
Aww.
A rather lonely time, admittedly.
Oh, Loxkey.
My love life was rather bereft before now. More theoretical than practiced.
This poor man.
You'd think I'd be a regular Casanova with my courtly ways, but I've been waiting for the right soul to whom I could open my heart. And that soul belongs to you.
Oh.
I aspire to be the finest lover you've ever had, and I shall prove that ambition with my actions tonight. The evening shall be perfect. It must be perfect to properly express my affections.
Aw. I aspire to be worthy of that perfect love you have my thanks. Don't feel you need to reform for me, Loxy. You can just be yourself. I aspire to be worthy. Well then, I need to live my end of that and be worthy of such a perfect love. Hope I'm up to the task. Of this, I have little doubt. I have a few doubts. I'm not that perfect, even if I like to project confidence. But you've got my thanks, Loxy. Calling me suitably impressed, and I'm glad you're getting to live out your little dream of a perfect date. Ah, but I'm not done yet. After the staff surrounds us, enough dried flowers and candles to fill 3 1980X power ballad music video shoots. He snaps his fingers and summons a violin player from nowhere. Immediately, romantic music fills the air as the musicians sway back and forth, pulling their bow with fervor. Okay, so now we have music.
Music and verse.
Oh no. Is he seriously getting on one knee and raising a high hand so that he can recite love poetry at me? I desperately look around to check if anyone's recording this on their phone. Last thing I want is for us to go viral as cringe.
Shall I compare thee to the sun, glorious and radiant as the dawn? Or perhaps to the moon, silver and gleaming upon the, lawn? Nay, say I, such words are unworthy. Only the finest words for one as deserving. For thou hast snarled my heart about thy visage, a shimmering oasis towards which I voyage.
A little awkward, won't lie. The violinist gets super into it, leaning in behind him, wildly swaying as Loxy declares his unending devotion.
Mayhaps I should compare thee to Helen of Troy, whose face launched 1,000 ships? Nay, say I, although thou hast such soft and kissable.
And that's when the violinist's bow accidentally brushes right past a series of glowing candle flames. The end of the bow glows bright yellow as it bursts into flames. Immediately, the violinist shrieks as he accidentally plays faster and faster, trying to put out the flame.
Wait, hang on!
Grabs his glass of absinthe, missing the water glass on the table, and tosses it on the violin, which bursts outright into flames. Screaming, the violinist tosses the doomed instrument away, right into the various dried flower arrangements. And soon enough, there's a blazing inferno all around us.
Date cancelled. Time to go.
As fire alarms ring out, kitchens are evacuated. We join the crowd, being hustled out the exits and out of what is rapidly becoming the blazing remains of La Penguin. Oh no. That's how we found her. And that's how we found ourselves outside a burning building, watching in horror as it all went to the great restaurant in the sky. As Loxy reviews the blazing remains of his perfect romantic evening, his high love of and devotion comes to a sobering halt. Okay. I'll admit, mistakes were made. Are we going to jail now? Depends on how fast you can run. Pretty fast, it turned out. We sprint/sneak our way through the crowd, avoiding as much of the bright light of Pinji's Paradise as we can. We only stop on reaching the other side of the park, merging back into a crowd of couples gazing wistfully across the lake. A good moment to catch our breath and reflect. And so my failure is realized. I only offer my deepest apologies, Pony. My deepest apologies for letting you down so completely. Loxy, you didn't let me down. No, I absolutely did. I let myself down. He slumps forward, heavily feeling a weight on his shoulders.
Shall we... Let's be completely honest, okay? I'm not some hero. I'm not a knight. I'm a complete failure at being anything like the legends I aspire to be.
Oh.
I talk a good game, but in the end, I'm an ex-drama club brat. I'm a 2-bit street punk who's read way too much Shakespeare. I'm not Errol Flynn. I'm not Carrie Elwes. I'm not even Kevin Costner. All the these and thous don't cover the fact that I'm just some random dork with a dorky real name.
Ah, what name if I could?
Melvin Weege.
Oh, wow, okay.
I've always hated that name. I want it to be something more than a Melvin. Someone grander, someone better. But in the end, I'm just a privileged white boy stumbling through life, pretending he's more classy and cool than he ever truly could be. I'm a failure and a fraud. Maybe it's for the best you saw that tonight. Saw me make a total jackass of myself. It's accurate, at least.
To earn is human, and your humanity is what makes you a true knight. Putting your faults is the first step to truly bettering yourself. You just dial back the Middle English gimmick a bit. Loxy, to err is human. You have erred tonight, absolutely. But that you recognize your errors only makes me admire you more and more. Actually, knights from medieval times were probably complete bastards, right? They never break down and open themselves to others the way that you just did now. I'd say humanity is what makes you a true knight, living up to the ideal more than the reality. I love that. I love you for that. You can love a complete screw-up like me? I'd rather love a screw-up than a paragon. It's not like I'm much of a paragon myself. Very well. If I'm still worthy, then I shall endeavor to remain worthy of your love, and in my humane fallings may you find comfort. So my perfect evening is in literal flames. I've learned undoubtedly a fine learning experience, but it was at the expense of the romance you deserve. I'm sure a perfect evening will come along eventually. Oh. And at that moment, the sky explodes with beautiful sparks as Pinji's Paradise Lakeside fireworks show begins. Oh, well, that's good timing.
Indeed. Indeed. The evening ends on a bright note, at the very least. Well, know this. Despite my failings, despite my shortcomings, one fact burns true. I love you.
Oh!
I don't believe I'm capable of ruining such a love, even in my clumsier moments. I'll pledge that devotion, here and now.
Oh, Loxkey.
I'll be a man worthy of your dream and your heart.
Loxkey.
But I've poured enough words in your ear. Now, let's simply savor the quiet moments. Together.
Oh. Are we gonna kiss? One perfect evening in the company of Loxkey. My day and night has been entirely taken by FOD 2 Pro Tour until that point, wrangling the business ends of the team, training my skills, dreaming of victory. But this victory, this love that I found along the way, this tastes sweeter than drinking from any golden cup. And after the event that would unfold next, I need to remember that taste, holding on to the memory, using it to keep myself going. Because the best and worst was yet to come. Whoa. Level complete. Play at level 5 of Arcade Spirits New Challengers. Let's take a look at your scores. Still pretty high with Zapper. You're feeling gentle and sweet and a compassionate soul. Also, you earned 32,300 points. Hooray! Oh, one thing I wanted to mention before we continue. You want to read the content warnings for this game and view them at arcadespace.com to CW in spoiler and non-spoiler versions. Just figured I'd remind you as we head into some heavier parts of the story. Okay? Okay, on with the show. Level 6. Continue. This is distant future year 20XX, and I don't have time to watch Fight Shack right now. Today's the big day. I've got a pounding headache, and I don't think I can keep breakfast down after a night of drinking with Loxky. But I make it just in time as the charity show match is warming up and going through its pre-show antics. Casters hyping up the online audience, arcade technicians setting Pinji's Palace VOD 2 machine to tournament mode, reports settling in to watch. Oh, wow, okay. It's a lot of reporters. I mean, this is an industry feel-good event rather than Pro Tour stop, but wasn't expecting this much coverage. What's up, everybody? I'm live and direct at the Pinji's Paradise Arcade for the Pinji Charity Expedition, sponsored by The Palace, the top name in premier family entertainment arcades. Excitement is building as we prepare to witness longtime rivals Team Play to Win taking on the pit crew in public for the first time. Oh, it makes sense, though, yeah? We're undefeated going into this match. We've nailed every major public fight we've taken part in. Media attention will naturally be at an all-time high. But at least the pit crew is here to keep my mind somewhat off media presence. There you are. We were worried you'd forgotten the whole thing. For the record, I wasn't worried at all. Not like you had to roll in at the crack of dawn.
Good.
Unlike this one, who was up and fretting and practicing and worrying since 7 in the morning. I just want to make sure we do our best, that's all. An awful lot of media attention for such a tiny, meaningless charity show match, isn't it? It's almost wall-to-wall for a state in here.
Sounds good to me.
An exciting match, Domino. They've never seen us take on Play to Win live in person before. It's a big deal with dramatic stakes.
That's curious.
I just find it a wee bit interesting that a match which ultimately changes nothing for our Pro Tour status is now the most hyped thing we've ever attempted. Interesting and concerning. Who cares? We've been Play to Win before, and we'll beat them again. And this time, they can't weasel and whine their way out of it.
Shall we?
Let's not forget that this is a charity benefit as well. We're going to do a lot of good today, win or lose. Yeah. Feed the hungry, save the world, just as long as we get to show everybody what we can do. Pity they fired Kuda. Would have liked to rub this one in his face after how he treated us before. It's not sporting to kick a fallen enemy when he's down, Zapper. Kuda's been through enough.
Meh.
Whatever. It is a surprising amount of interest for a single fight outside the Pro Tour structure, tournaments, and qualifying opportunities. But so what? We'll win. We always win. So when she approaches me with the familiar look of mild disdain, I don't let it get to me. Death by Pony. Valkyrie. Good day to raise money for charity, yes? A pity it has to happen at the expense of your legend, but hey, at least the non-profits get to walk away happy. Amazing how she can make a virtuous act into a sly dig. You haven't lost yet. You spent all yesterday playing in the park and then partied into the evening. I don't think you're in particularly great shape for this challenge. You're one to talk, and you and your team were in the park all day too. When you're outranking, one day off isn't detrimental. It's helpful to rest. You don't need perpetual training, unlike most. As a young team, you can't waste a single day. If you were truly serious about this, you'd have been training right up until this moment. But you've got a history of ignoring my advice, so I guess can't expect you to listen. I hope you realize that after you lose today, because I don't know what else it's going to take to drill the truth into your head. She glances over at the reporters and offers them a friendly wave of greeting. Flashbulbs go off, catching her smile and my scowl. It's time for me to go rally my troops. I suggest you do the same. See you on the battlefield. With that, she strolls back to Team Play to Win to give them the obligatory pre-game prep talk. How am I supposed to rally the troops? Turn to face my friends, my team, and do my best. Give them one final pep talk going into this important fight. Proud of you, and I know we're going to do great. Treat this like any other match, no pressure whatsoever. Focus on the charity. We'll be raising money for a good cause. Proud. We need to win this match at all costs. Wait, what? No, that's not what I was going to say. It just kind of slipped out. You okay there, boss? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. Look, a win would be great, but... A win, that's what we want's a win. A win's what we get. Seems simple and straightforward to me. Just remember our training and to support each other as a team, and that win is in the bag. We give it our all, yeah? Right, exactly. That's what I was going to say. And yet you didn't. I'm under a lot of stress, okay? Look, you get the point. Let's just get out there and do our best. Let's decide who's stepping up to face Play to Win. Odds are good that Valkyrie's going to pick Sparky, so I'll be there to confront them. As for my player 2, the obvious choice is Loxy, but I could pick someone who I haven't given the spotlight to yet. A good team coach gives everybody a chance to shine. But our best chance of winning would be a strong partnership like Loxy and I have. Not sure, whom do I team up with? I also do really good with Zapper. Loxy. Game time, Loxy. Pick her against the world. Then the world shall kneel before us. With a nod to each other, Loxy and I step up FOD 2 machine ready to get this fight underway. As we approach the FOD 2 machine with various camera eyes and video recorders pointed away, can't help but notice something's off. J. Sparky is ready to fight. I was expecting that part, considering they were the top player and Team Play to Win, but now... Where's their partner? Hey Sparky, you facing us solo or something? No, my partner's right here. Glance around, but Blitz and Divine are on the sideline, meaning that Gigi Sparky's partner is me. He's you hadn't figured out yet. Gigi Sparky's partner. Wait, but no, you retired years ago. You're not on the roster. You're the team coach. You're the coach for the pit crew, and you're constantly putting yourself behind the sticks. If you won't learn from my example, maybe I should learn from yours. Surprise, pony. I think you'd be happy I'm taking a cue from you. Looks like you can teach an old dog new tricks. What's going on here? How long did she have this planned? But the cameras are rolling. Everybody's waiting in excited anticipation. This fight is going down no matter what, and it's too late to switch things up. So it's just us just fine. No matter who we're facing, we're going to beat you. Then may the better team win. I glance up to Loxy, trying to look more confident than worried as I pull out my trusty beige USB keyboard from my backpack. Uncertain exactly what to expect, we step up to the machine and begin. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, hit like. That way I know you're enjoying the content I'm making. Hit subscribe. That way YouTube brings you back here to see what happens next, and I won't take up any more of your time. Have a good day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.